Welcome to my new series where I grab battle packs such as this ambush on Mandalore one and expand them into bigger, better creations. This set is really recent and it goes for only about 20 UK pounds. Very fancy.
Very fancy.
Now let's start with speed building the first few minifigures. These are some Stormtrooper Imperial Commandos. Now let's build these blue Mandalorian warriors. I believe these are from the new Mandalorian Season 3, so watching that will give us some more context for what I'm going to be building later in the video. Now that we've got these main minifigures completed, let's look at the side builds. Here we have this little turret, used to blast down these Imperial Commandos. Lastly, let's build this little ammo crate for the Mandalorians to use in their war against the Empire. Now let's go on to the main build. This is a little rock formation with a little Imperial door, most likely for an Imperial base. This set comes from the end of the Mandalorian Season 3, where they find out that Mandalore has been taken over by the Empire. This then leads to a massive fight with Moff Gideon, which has then also been made into a new set that I hope to get soon. Also, while I'm doing this, I'd like to know if this is a series you'd like to see in the future. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, please comment what battle packs you'd like to see me do in the future, as I do enjoy doing this kind of stuff and creating MOCs of my own. I do have a new set that's just been released on its way, so if you'd like to see a video on that, also drop a like and subscribe. Anyways, let's see this finished set and put the minifigures into their places. While I do this, I would like to know, what other sets would you like me to do? As I could create a little army build for factions such as the First Order or the Republic. Of course, if you want me to do these kind of things and make these kind of videos, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Here we have the finished set. I absolutely love it as it uses cool little techniques in the wool. I also love this little bar piece that allows people to show that they're flying. Also, you can jump in the hole so they can grab their gun. Let's get this set out of the way and get some new bricks. First, let's disassemble all the out of the place parts. Looking at this set, I do think we could have some little bits here now. I'm thinking about expanding it to the right here, but we'll have to see how this goes. First, let's get out all our bricks. Boof. Okay, I think I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself here. But a lot of good bricks. Let's just get these out of the way. Making a bit of a mess. I'm not going to use most of them. Just get them out of the way. Okay, I found some good pieces here, such as some plates, which I can use for the floor, and some tiles and slopes that I can use for rocks. As you can see here, I can extend the floor and create a little rock wall on the right. Throughout this whole little project, I've learnt so many little techniques how to create texture and depth to my Lego builds. As you can see here, I use a different variety of dark grey and light grey bricks to create a little stone texture on the side. I also try to wrap it around the side to create more symmetrical feeling and more depth of field. I didn't have many slopes and bricks in my collection, so I had to bear with what I already had. I didn't really have much. I'm a little broke British boy. I did end up taking some parts off for the original set, which I then ended up using. I also used some nice little bracket pieces to add little bits of texture and depth of field on the side. I know I've used those words a lot of time. I'm not really an artsy person, but I do know how to do some Lego. Here you can see I tried to add a little door in there, but I didn't really know how to do it, so I'm just adding little rock things and little crates and that, little bits in there. As you can see here, I'm trying to add a door, a little hinge door. I end up creating more of a flat floor because I didn't really want to create more of a not flat floor, so I didn't really create bumps on the floor so that I can allow my figures to move around. I'm thinking about creating a little animation for this base. Have a little battle, so what do you think about that? I also tried to add little imperial design techniques such as light poles and that, but it didn't really turn out well in the end, so I just removed them. I also didn't know what was and what wasn't in the actual set, so I ended up removing the door because I didn't really feel imperial in the sense, but you see me contemplating for a sec what to actually do. God damn, I contemplate a lot. And adding a bit more scuffs and scratches and little sharp bits to the bit. Adding up more little rock texture. I also added a little hand panel so that they could scan their hands to get in. I also added a couple of other figures, one from an old magazine and one from a 20 level battle pack from a while ago. I don't know how I got it. Now let's add our little figures. Here we have our little commando and then another little commando. I've decided to put that imperial on the little stick. I also added a little Mandalorian waiting, peeking behind the door, ready to get ya. I also added my little Death Watch trooper with my Night Owl standing on the top. I then finally added my little blue Mandalorian there. And here is my finished MOC. If you'd like to see more content like this, please like and subscribe to the channel.